Have you ever felt motivated before starting something and then nothing happened? Well, most productivity advice is built on motivation, but motivation is emotional, temporary, and unpredictable. Some days you feel unstoppable, other days you feel empty. If your progress depends on motivation, your progress will always be unstable. So, motivation-based discipline basically says, I'll start when I feel ready, I'll work when I feel inspired. Today I'm tired, so I'll probably start tomorrow. Self-discipline, on the other hand, suggests, I don't need to feel ready to start. I can do a small version of the task. Consistency matters more than intensity. That's what self-discipline is all about. Consistency over intensity. Because if you're consistent, then you have higher chances of accomplishing your task rather than just being intense and then burning out and not getting the task done as soon as you wanted it done. An example being, let's say that you want to exercise, right? Motivational approach would basically say you have to wait for the perfect mood, or when you finally feel motivated, you overdo it way too much and then you crash and disappear for weeks. This is what I used to do, especially with exercise. I'd be like really intense, like go at it for like an hour every single day, and then like after a week, I never want to do it again. But when I do it small by little, like little by little, if I do 10 minutes today, then I'm more consistent because I wasn't choosing intensity. I was working towards being consistent. And when it's a time frame that you can actually deal with, there are higher chances of you being more consistent because it's something that you can realistically stick to, right? Cool. So now, with self-discipline, you can decide, even on bad days, I can do 5 minutes rather than being intense and trying to stay an hour every single day, especially if you just started. On good days, you can do more, while on bad days, you show up, but gently. You still show up even when you're not in a good mood. That's what self-discipline is about. The result is basically not dramatic bursts of effort and motivation, but quiet and steady growth. That's what you want. Stability and growth. The only way to get to growth is consistency. The psychological insight of all of this is basically that your brain doesn't build habits from extreme effort. It builds habits from repetition that feels safe and manageable. If you set a goal that you feel like is good enough for you, or a goal that you feel like you can stick to on a daily basis, there are higher chances of you sticking to that rather than choosing this very big goal that's going to take so much more effort from you every single day. You're going to dread doing it. It's going to feel like a chore and you won't want to do it anymore. But when you choose small intervals of doing it, you have higher chances of actually sticking to said goal. You don't need motivation. Just to close it off and to just summarize everything, you don't need motivation. Motivation is very temporary. It's based on your emotions, and it doesn't really last long. It's like a spark. It will come and it will go just as quickly. You need something that is more stable than motivation, and that's what self-discipline is all about. You need a kinder, smarter system. Work smarter, not harder. If you want, I can show you how to design your own self-discipline routine in the next video. And as I said before, the link for the guide that I've already made is in the description. But to close it all off, sweetie, all you need is just a system that works with you. A system that is not harsh, a system that is not built on punishment, but rather a system that works with you, works for you. A system you can actually stick to. Anyway, I love you. See you in the next video. Mwah.